Welcome back, everybody. We've got a hurricane headed toward Florida, and all we're going to get is sunny and hot conditions. And this has happened to me before and to all of us because, as I remember during Katrina and even, no, it was Ike that hit Galveston and then went up to East Texas. We had a hurricane in East Texas, and we're getting a north wind, making it very sunny and very warm and very dry as well. So not much happening in terms of precipitation, even though we did have some nice clouds out there. Most of the rain was actually down in the deep South Texas. So another observed highs right about here. You can see how 96 in Galveston, 102 in Port Lavaca, and 103 for us. So we continue with the triple digits. Only 2 days in this month of August have not been over 100 degrees. Here are the forecast highs for tomorrow as we continue, but of course the main event, or something that we're watching, is the arrival of the hurricane. Now here's a future tracker as where we expect it to go. Now as we go forward, you can see it move, and looks like somewhere along the Big Bend of Florida, and that would be at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. So punchline is that the conditions, whatever they have right now, are going to go south real quick, and by sunrise they're going to be at hurricane conditions, and then it rolls up into Georgia through South Carolina and even North Carolina. That is Dahlia. And of course the question is the wind speed. It looks like somewhere about 120 miles an hour, so there's going to be quite a bit of damage on that. Here's the weather hazards around our area, and you can see how Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas are lit up. What is it that we're looking at? Well, they're under air pollution advisories because the air is not strong enough, really. We don't have a good surface wind to blow the pollution away. So it sort of hangs there, and of course that's the worst thing can happen, because you may not realize that some of these pollutants are photoreactive. In other words, when they hit the sunlight, they break down into something else. And of course, they also mix with whatever moisture there is in there, and it starts to get your eyes and your throat and all that stuff. Meanwhile, all the Mardi Gras is going to be happening on the East Coast. And of course, this is a serious problem, but they're looking probably 120-mile-an-hour winds, and then more than likely, they're going to be getting in the range of 6 to 10 inches of rain as the thing moves across. Now, here's Tampa Bay. I think they're going to have a problem because of the arrival of that wind, but obviously the center of it is somewhere over here, and that is really just south of Tallahassee. So Tallahassee is going to get, even though it's not on the actual Gulf, because it'll still be a Category 1 when it gets to Valdosta. So you can see how it's got a very weird looking arc here that takes it back out. This is not the storm. That's actually Franklin, which is another hurricane that's actually turning around even as we speak. So let's take a look at your forecast. We are looking at sunny skies for tomorrow, getting up to 101 along the coast. So we have that north wind right about there. And then for those of you in Cuero, we're getting up to 101 as well, northeast winds. So we're going to be on the sunny, dry side for about 3 or 4 days. On Saturday, we start picking up some of that Gulf air, and hopefully we'll have a shot at a few clouds and maybe a few sprinkles beginning on Sunday. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that and put Crossroads Today on.